Okay.
It's just us.
I got a bunch of random shit.
All right. Let's do some random shit.
So if you're looking for a new bald man in your life,
I digress. We probably offend somebody like at least 10 times a minute.
maybe shoot the shit about cigars or his bird watching habit.
You just know, and like they're not wearing any pants. Unpopular opinion.
Oh my god, look at the kitten. Listen, lunch, rhinos.
That's the beer review. Shut up. That's the beer review. Shut up. Oh, did we lose no sausage, please?
I pulled it out. I pulled the sausage out.
Were you sick of us making fun of it?
No, it's just
It wasn't even us making fun of it. Like, you made fun
I
of
made
it.
fun of it.
Like, you're like,
I
no
just-
sausage, please. Dude, what's confusing, like, when we listen to our intro, like when we're sitting here, I keep, like, looking over thinking you're trying to say something. What are you talking
It
about?
said, I digress, and I looked at Marcus. I was like, that's not him.
It's like, oh, that's, like, built in now. But anyway, nicely done. New intro Thursday. Woo! Yippee! Welcome to the Head Metal Over a Six Pack podcast. We're Marcus, we're Anthony, and we are Christopher today.
Hello.
Hi, Christopher.
Good job, Christopher.
how's it
Hi,
going?
Christopher Cleveland.
Hello.
How are you, Christopher Cleveland?
Oh, hey, Peter.
Doing great.
Yeah, so welcome to the show. We got some stuff. I think we're gonna talk about some tunes today and like talk about some other stuff. And Anthony
Yes.
brought some lovely orange canned brew. Do we want to start with that? Or we want to do that later?
We can do it now.
We can do it now.
Meow. Oh my
Good job.
goodness.
Apparently, less plastic means stronger. Like, less. Or actually, you know what the problem is? Like, I started doing this thing this week, and I was told this happens every year around this time, where I started trying to go to the gym again and try to change my life from all the mistakes that I've made for like the last 10 months, like murdering myself with like beer and booze and
Matter.
not exercising. So I did like a light, like full body just to get like myself back in the tune, and like I haven't been able to move for like 2 days.
So, I'm going to just read. I'm not going to say who it is or anything first. I actually almost grabbed to kind of stick with the kind of Oktoberfesty thing.
Smells on theme.
They had a white, like a Belgian white ale.
Okay.
It was like 11% alcohol. I was like, for what?
Holy fuck.
Who now?
Belgium should never be 11%.
That's why I was more confused. All right, so I'm going to read this can here. With mouth-watering sweet blood orange flavor on one end and a citrusy hop on the other, Grove Shack is juicy magic in a can. This New England IPA is fruit-forward and bright with notes of blood orange zest, stone fruit, which is still technically flavor, and red berry, which is very general.
Oh, I didn't even notice the logo. I'm
Just-
excited. I'm excited.
That with
Like
an accent.
a sunset. This is spectacular and full of character. What we have here is the old Mighty Squirrel Brewing Company.
Whoop, whoop.
I haven't had this one before. I know Cloud Candy's like their big-ass popular one that most people kind of put in their old pie hole. But this is Grove Shack. It is a blood orange New England IPA.
Mighty Squirrel's fantastic though.
Mm-hmm.
Except for their fake tap room.
And it was only $13.
Like they have like a fake
That's not
outside
bad.
Which
tap room.
some people says, what the fuck? But, I mean,
Well, I just paid $17 for a 4-pack of Oktoberfest. That's
what I mean,
I was
like-
like, I almost brought it.
Oktoberfest is my favorite.
there's
I almost brought it back. I was like, I can't do it.
There's a liquor store right near me,
Too.
and they have really cool ones. They have like these fruit punch ones and like Lego ones and like Mario ones and everything like that. But they're like $28 for 4 cans, and it's like
No, it's
you're
not.
on drugs.
It's not right.
This smells good. It smells
All right,
really good.
let's put it in our mouth, gentlemen.
All right, cheers, guys. Always a pleasure.
That's not terrible.
You know what? It tastes exactly
not
like
bad
it
at all.
smells.
Yeah.
It's almost like they opened up like a blood orange.
That's actually pretty.
Let it ferment and
That's
then just
pretty yummy.
and just like squeeze it in this can. I could drink this with breakfast
Yeah.
with a bowl of cereal.
Literally, yeah.
Just put this in your bowl of cereal.
I can get my Frankenberries.
That's gross.
That's almost like eating cereal with water.
Did you just call my Frankenberries gross?
Oh, I love
Nah,
Frankenberries.
The blueberries, the blueberries. the best.
Blueberries good too.
Blueberries good.
I mean, I grew
Actually-
up with blueberry was always my go-to.
I just bought a box of that.
Yeah, it comes out nowadays.
It's like
They ruined the boxes. They're not.
It's like
they don't look the same.
$5 a box though. It's crazy.
Nah, you gotta go to Market Basket, bro.
That's true. Yeah.
Stop shopping at the classy broads. Market Basket, it's like 2 for $3. It's-
Fair enough.
or 2 for $6 or something. I don't know. It's $3 a box. Like whatever. I picked it up and my wife yelled at me.
Get the whole shelf free.
I'm not allowed to have junk food at my house, so like Frankenberry and Blueberry and Count Chocula and
I don't
that
know,
stupid
have-
green one. Where the fuck did that green one come from? Like the stupid bitch? I don't even know what it's called. I call it the stupid green one.
I don't even know.
Yeah, nobody does. It's dumb.
I
Like,
know
why are you on my shelf? Because we have to have a fucking female character? Are you serious? Like we have.
So, I mean, growing up, there was the Count Chocula, there was the Blueberry, and there was the
Yep.
Frankenberry. And then they have a werewolf one now and a mummy one. Those
Why
are
was
the-
there? Why do you suppose there was 2 berries?
Well, one's strawberry, one's blueberry. Blueberry.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Franken runs
Yeah, it
into,
makes
but-
more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, why doesn't the witch go on a date with the ghost?
Oh, I don't know.
Because of Halloweeny. Halloweeny.
Mm.
Ah.
Alright,
I
we'll
got
just
it.
end
yeah.
it. We'll just end it
I
here.
got a dad joke too.
OJ.
Simpson?
I asked a windmill what kind of music it was into. It told me it was a big metal fan.
Ah.
I hate you.
All right, Mighty Squirrel. Sorry, Anthony. This beer is so delicious. It just put us right in the like relax mode. We can just talk
It's
about whatever
fine.
we talk about whatever we want. But
Talk about random
only,
shit.
The only thing I don't like.
this doesn't
is
taste like beer at all.
the
Like this,
fact
like
that
literally
the-
tastes like orange juice.
Mm-hmm. You don't like the retro 90s?
No, it's like bubbled up on the side. It's like bugging my OCD.
What?
Feel my can.
Feel my can.
Yeah, it's a low production thing, man. Like,
I
look,
know,
they,
I know.
It's
It's
just-
just bugging my OCD.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
yeah,
I
they
hate
just,
you.
I think it just fucked up on yours, so that's all. Like you can tell, it's like it's a silver can, and they just like slapped
Yeah,
a sticker on
yeah.
it.
Okay, a
because
true alcoholic doesn't care what the can looks like.
Yeah,
Okay?
seriously, give your balls a tug.
This is
Let's
good.
get on. Let's get on point. You know what?
I'm gonna give it a 5. It's actually really good. It's refreshing.
It's very refreshing. This could be dangerous.
I'd put my dick in it.
Oh, that would hurt so bad. Ugh. I have a
I
rational
mean,
fear of metal objects around certain body orifices, including my fingers, by the way.
and
Well, when the AI
and
robots take
alcohol.
over, you'll be ready.
Like 5.8 ain't bad. Like this is like totally drinkable.
I'll give it
I
a
wouldn't even
5.
want to crush this.
It's drinkable.
I'd actually want to like enjoy this.
Yeah.
You can make a decent. Okay, serious beer drinkers, cover your ears for a second. You can make a killer shandy out of this. Like a beer mosa. You make a beer mosa with like these things. Like that would be
A
fucking.
beer mosa.
I had one of those not too long ago.
A beer mosa?
Well, I was at a breakfast bar and they didn't actually have liquor, but they had beer mosas. I was like, I'm in,
Alright, I like it.
and it worked. And it came in a little tulip glass, and grown men with beards made fun of me.
Grown man's with beard. So
That's
all of
so
them?
good.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll give it a 5.
Very
for
enjoy.
sure.
You know what? I'm gonna triple up on the 5. Like this beer, I'm gonna say knocked one out of the park. I'm not gonna go perfect 6 because you know what? I could actually use probably a touch more fizz just to remind me that I'm drinking a beer. Might get confused.
Like to me,
If this was like a half-gallon jug, I could, like I said, I would pour this out with like my breakfast.
you can't even taste alcohol.
No, it's very dangerous. We're all probably gonna trip out here.
There's probably LSD through all of this whole
Oh
thing.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys remember our studio's 3 floors up, right?
Not for long.
We try to use a freight. We don't even let it come up. We just walk out. Ah!
Well, there is a door over there that leads to the roof.
Yeah, real quick.
That could be way less painful. Fewer gears. But yeah, nice job, dude. Mighty Squirrel's balls. I love.
They're
Mighty
pretty
Squirrel.
good. That's why
They got some
I
great.
wasn't.
I
too
don't
worried.
even like the what was it? Puff candy or
Cloud candy.
Cloud candy.
It's okay. It's not my favorite.
puff candy. I don't love it because that's a double IPA, isn't it?
A double IPA.
I think it's a DIPA.
See,
Could
I
be.
didn't expect that flavor out of that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's basically
expected
like I
it to
said.
taste more
They just
alcohol.
let blood oranges like ferment, and then they squeeze it into this can, and it still tastes juicy and delicious.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I will never.
The only downfall is like how much sugar is in this? Does it say?
I don't know.
Because if you drink,
It's weird they don't put the nutritional information on cans yet.
yeah, if you drink a lot of this, I guarantee you're just gonna get a massive
I know every
hangover.
ingredient that's on the on a cigarette, but I don't know what's in my can. I'm just kidding. I don't smoke.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you would get a massive hangover from this if you drank enough of it.
I feel like that'd be true. I don't know.
Yeah,
IPAs,
people-
IPAs ferment enough. Like that kind of processes the sugar, doesn't it?
Yes.
You don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've completely spaced out and I'm looking at other things.
I apprate you agreeing with me though.
But
Not
you're
tell-
doing great, and you should keep up the good work.
Not telling me just to shut. It's like just shut up, Marcus.
Shut up.
Why are we even doing this episode today? You're being stupid.
Just shut up and drink your IPA.
But I was born stupid. I don't know any better.
Oh gosh.
I have small news.
Yeah,
It's not really news.
Let's do some small news.
It's just
Not
it's
what I
something
thought
that
you were gonna say.
came. Christopher,
Yes.
do me a favor.
Yep.
Get your shit together.
do
Got
better.
it? Did you got it?
No.
Get it. Pick it up.
No.
Do better.
Pick your shit up. Pick it up.
While you're
Thank
at
you.
it, can you pick up my shit? It's kind of piled on the floor over there.
I need help. My shit's everywhere.
I would need to
It's been on the
shut
floor.
that
It's been
boy.
like that spot for like a month. Like I just like dropped all my stuff out of my pocket and just like left. And haven't come back.
Yeah, your wallet's on the ground.
Yeah, my two chain wallets because dipshit can't find stuff like in between shows. What am I gonna do without my chain wallet? Oh, I'll buy another one. Now I have two chain wallets.
We're gonna get slightly. I guess I'm not gonna say
Fun
slightly
fact:
political.
last show I forgot to put on either one of them. I had both of them with me. I didn't put on one.
Proud of you.
At least you didn't lose one.
You know what? That's why you can't run shows and play shows. Like I've kind of figured that out.
All right, so I don't want to get too political with this because it's not what it's about in theory. But
I like it.
Skillet's John Cooper quote: "We're not even worth talking to for some people in the music industry." Evidently, this is October 10th, so today actually. John Cooper of the Christian rock band Skillet. Usually speaks about faith. We all know they're a Christian band. If you don't know that, then
I was about to say they're a Christian band.
Yeah.
so there's a lot of big words in this, so I'm trying to avoid them because they scare me. So I guess they played a show with looks like Seether, two other bands, and a DJ, a famous rock DJ. Skillet was the headlining band, and so he said, I saw this DJ and went to give this person a hug, and I said, I didn't know you were here that night. This person posted on their social media page. I don't want to say whether it's a guy or a girl, so nobody tries to figure out who it is, but the person posted on their social media page pictures with them backstage with every single band except us. They refuse to come say hello, refuse to meet us, refuse to take a photo with me or anybody, even though we've met before. Obviously, I know why. It's because of 2020. It's because of my stances, what he believes in. He continued, and like the headline, we're not even worth talking to for some people. Those things are going away, hopefully. Certainly, there are places in the industry that have that. The industry is taking longer to be inclusive than the fans. Fans aren't like that, which is debatable. The bands, for the most part, aren't like that. Of course, you've got people like Sebastian Bach who are freaking out. Apparently, I've not heard this, but somebody told me if you're a Trump supporter, don't even come to my show. That was Sebastian Bach thing. And then, I don't know if this is true or not, but Pink telling people that's pro-life, F you, I don't want you to listen to my music. So, I mean...
Just let people have their own beliefs.
Exactly. And that's pretty much what he's saying. That's literally what he's saying. That's literally what he's saying. And then it says Paramore. You do have some bands like... I don't know why Paramore's in here. It doesn't say why. But in the rock world, everyone I personally know, this is coming from him, is very inclusive. When the interviewer opened that these artists who are not inclusive are going to be left behind soon, Cooper said, I hope so. And I think that's something we could pray for, because there's no reason to be like that, which I agree.
I agree, yeah.
I mean, let people believe. I mean, that's not the fucking point of America, is to believe whatever the hell you want to believe. I'm trying not to be political, but like...
Right.
Yeah.
There was... Something recently came out. Alice Cooper actually made a comment kind of on this topic, but he was saying it's like bands that use their stage as like their platform and try to put their political, religious, or whatever beliefs on their crowd and demand that they follow them is one, inappropriate, two, disrespectful, three, against like the whole purpose why rock and roll was ever made, because like we were supposed to like
against the man,
like damn the man, say it, like be you, be your thing, but like and whatnot, and which that's it to me. Alice Cooper's like point of view is like a refreshing point of view, because I mean, Christ, how many times have we said it, Anthony? Like, I'm not a political person. Like, so if there was something for the guy that's in the middle, like, that's me. I think you're both. I think everybody's idiots. Like,
yeah.
I feel like the way to get the biggest following is to not split it down the middle, you know, and basically say like, hey, if you support Trump, don't fucking come to my shows. You know, it just makes no sense. If you're trying to get
that's actually too bad. You know, if like,
yeah,
honestly, if I was a hardcore Democrat and like I heard something like that, like, just the way my brain clicks is like, oh, you're trying to like single out a whole segment of the world. Like,
correct,
okay,
yeah.
well, go fuck yourself. I'm not going either.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that people take it to like that degree.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a lot of people do. And
if you're making music,
we probably have
keep
listeners
your
that do. I'm
political
sorry.
views out of it.
I mean, in all fairness, I mean, I can guarantee you at least probably more than half of the people who listen to Skillet aren't religious.
Right.
It's like,
You know, so like...
Yeah. No, I completely get that.
right, I mean, he's not gonna be like losing like headlining tours, but it's you know, it's too bad that like behind the scenes. Can you imagine like going to like a band and it's like, dude, I don't like your face. No, I'm trying to take it to like a joking level, because like I Jesus Christ, if anybody ever asked me like a political, I was like, is there an election this year? That's weird. I feel like we had one 4 years ago. Like, just play dumb, and then like people get mad at me because I'm dumb.
Yeah. I just don't see the point of bringing your political views into your music scene, you know? I just don't get it.
I think that's the thing. I actually lose more conversations because people just think I'm dumb.
I am.
Hey man, how's it going? Sky squirrel. Okay.
Got it.
Good job, little fella. You have fun up there today.
You deserve a gold star.
Funny story. My wife likes to brag when she does like good things. So she'll like list out, I cleaned the house today, which included doing the dishes, and I dusted the shelf, and I went through the refrigerator, and I took out the trash, and I was like, you did a good job.
Good job.
And I also did the laundry, and I'm like, you did a great job.
Yeah, good job.
So the gold star joke, one day I actually brought home gold stars, but apparently this was also a day that we were not in good conversation standing. I was like, all right, this joke is probably not going to land today. That's me backstage at shows.
You
I'm just
did
like,
not do that, bro.
I've been married for 2 years. It's kind of a miracle.
See everybody.
Oh, hey, buddy. pictures and stuff. All right.
Fucking wild.
So yeah, that's me like backstage at shows. Like, oh man, do you want to like hook up for some more shows? Let me talk to my people, and my people will talk to your people. How dare you address me immediately, like
And
directly?
We'll bring gold stars.
I'll bring all the fucking gold stars.
So funny thing is, so when I used to run one of my other kitchens, I brought in like number one stickers, like you're number one,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Well, evidently I gave out 2 by accident.
To
Not
one person?
no, to 2
Now
different
you're
people.
now you're number
Oh,
11.
God.
No, like I gave 1 to one person and I gave 1 to another person, and they found each other and then found me, and they're like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "I don't know what happened."
Wait.
Sorry.
No.
So who is actually number one?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter, but to them it did.
So who
I
is
don't believe
actually
in numbers. Numbers are
who is-
fake.
Who is actually number one, Anthony? We all have
You
favorites.
know, if you ever hand me a number one sticker, I know I'm not the only one.
Yeah,
You bitch.
I've ruined that for you.
How dare you?
I've been putting them on the back of your car for years, so.
we
You
can
know,
start
I-
bringing stickers to our gigs. We get like
You
good job, buddy stickers.
You know, I have a Taco Bell sticker that says I shit myself, so I wouldn't doubt it.
We can make them with the Cricket Man. I can make like vinyl stickers. Good job, buddy.
Good job, buddy.
I'm proud of you.
Slap him to somebody's forehead.
No, right in the ass cheek, man.
Womp.
It's a weird noise for the ass cheek, by the way. Oh no.
The first one sounded bushy.
I don't know if my hand's broken or your butt's broken, but this one's wrong. Alright. I think I digressed enough through that one.
Wild.
what else?
Gold star stickers for the win.
Long story short, though, that sucks. I hate people. It's all because of social media, by the way. That's like
Yeah.
literally the only reason, like, why this is happening. Like, so social media needs to get blown up.
Yeah, social media ruined everything.
We're kind of close. I feel like we're kind of close. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, people are like not using Facebook anymore. My 21-year-old son, who's like generation dipshit, like moves to Dallas. I'm like, are you actually on like a Facebook or something? So I can just kind of like check in on you. Like, I'm not gonna fucking stalk you. You're a 21-year-old man. Like, have a ball. Like, do your
Get
thing.
together.
He's like, no Facebook. Okay.
See, I only go on Facebook for the band stuff. That's
I got
it.
you.
That's the
Which is
only
probably
reason.
what everybody else goes on Facebook. Which is
Yeah.
probably why like no fans actually come off of
Yeah,
Facebook.
I don't even open up Facebook. Besides,
Yeah, but I'm like-
when my
I was
wife
like-
tags me and stuff.
Right.
But like now I'm like, oh, you don't have Facebook, and then I just look around like, now what do I do?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get a hold of him?
Your phone number.
He doesn't have
bro.
Facebook Messenger. Do you have WhatsApp? Okay, hold on. Snapchat. Tell me you got a Snapchat. Which,
No,
by the way,
I got rid of it.
yeah.
Like,
By the way, fuck Snapchat. Stupid
I
as
haven't,
fucking.
I haven't
like
used
two-
it in.
it was like 2+ years ago when I got rid of it.
I'm glad none of my family listens to this because I'm gonna throw this out there. My dad's like, oh, you should get on the family Snapchat. It's like, no, I shouldn't because I do not need
I do
It was
not.
whenever I worked at the
400
other
fucking
paper
snaps
mill.
of my fucking sister's kids, and everyone going, ooh, and my mother, God bless her, because they do the thing where they tell you if you save the photo, like if
Yeah.
you save the
Yes.
screenshot.
It's a
Like
thing.
every time like somebody sends my mother a snap, like she saves it. Like my wife Connie like uses Snap every so often. Occasionally she gets in and like tags my mom. And she's like, "Yep, your mother instantly saved it again." I was like, "Ma, that's not the point of Snapchat." It's like, "But it was a good picture." You got 3,000 pictures in your phone that you're never gonna look at again. Fucking, see, this is what social media does to people,
Yeah, I know, I get that.
and it makes them politically crazy. You say the word Trump to my mom, instant tears.
You know.
Trump.
Hey, it's wild. All right. Any other news stuff before we get into this meat of this potatoes?
I actually did not bring any news today, so I just have my
Marcus, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Okay. I'll fish real quick. Hold on. No, like I'll joke it aside.
I'm
I
only
might,
kidding.
I might have saved something like decent. I just wouldn't be like super prepared
I'm
for
only
it.
kidding.
No.
I'm
not.
only doing the jokies.
God damn it, Anthony! I will never let you down again.
Doing the jokies.
Where the fuck's the save folder? Goddamn fucking
Like, you
Facebook.
stared deep into my
No wonder
soul.
nobody uses you
What?
anymore.
What?
What?
All right, really quick one. Yeah, I'm over 21. God damn it.
For
All right, so
searching for news.
the next group of bands that actually go into the alcohol world is the band Under Oath.
Ooh, I love Under Oath.
They call their bourbon 3-chord bourbon.
Do they only play 3 chords?
You know, that's a very interesting.
Are they just out themselves? Confused.
And that's going to be the end of that news story
Only
because
$43. That's not bad.
apparently I did not. Well, the bourbon's 60, which is still not bad.
No.
Straight-
I still never found the corn one. I haven't found the Kerry King one.
Oh, the cold cock.
Yeah. That one's supposed to, like, you can't get, like, a hangover, right? Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, it's like all organic and like
Yeah.
supposedly you don't get hungover from it, but I wouldn't be able to tell you because the time that I actually had it, like I was at a festival and I think I drank like 8 gallons of like every other fucking liquor in the
So it
planet.
didn't matter.
So it's like, oh, I don't get a hangover from this.
I don't mean to be that guy, but I was able to actually try some Blue Label.
Yeah, I've had Blue Label
Have
before.
you tried Blue Label? It's not bad.
Connie bought me that 4-pack.
Oh.
It's like $60,
Okay.
but you get like it was like 4 bottles.
Little
and like
ones?
it includes the it's the blue and the gold, I think,
Okay.
or
I think
it's
green.
either the blue or the gold or blue and the green.
Because the green, I think, is the highest one.
So the thing with Johnny Walker,
It's overhyped.
well, it's a Scotch. It's a Scotch whiskey, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's not like a bourbon whiskey, so it has like a different flavor profile. But the Johnny Walker Blue is like silky smooth,
It's nice.
silky smooth. So if you're gonna drink that fucking fire water, like you basically need the blue.
Yeah. Well, they
As far as like paying $250-$300 for a bottle of it, though, I was like, no. If I was gonna pay $300 for a bottle of booze, like there's, I can name 800 things
wild.
better than Johnny Blue.
I cheated. So the Indian guy, my friend who owns an Indian restaurant and whatnot, his parents were having a 50th anniversary, so I jumped in to help him with whatever.
Sure.
And they were serving that, and I was like, hey, can I get some of those?
Hey,
Or
why
does
don't
he
you
hook me up?
drop a glass over here?
Yeah.
I was so tempted. So, quick cruise ship story on Alaska. So, they have this Louis the 14th. I think it's can't remember, is it a cognac or is it bourbon? Doesn't matter. It's in this big round bottle. The retail price of a Louis the 14th is $14,000 for a bottle. So they had one at the bar,
It's fucking wild.
and I was looking in the menu. A half-ounce pour was $150.
That sounds about right.
You know,
A 2-ounce pour was $600. Like there was no discount for getting more. They just kept charging you for it.
Jesus.
But I'll tell you what, the half-ounce, because I was like,
Was it worth it?
when am I ever gonna have this opportunity to actually try this? It never happened. Connie yelled at me. I was like, I just lost $200 in the casino. You tell me I can't buy a half-ounce of booze for $150?
All right, so last small thing before we completely derail this. When I worked, I mean, we're already way off the track, but when I worked the
yeah, you're
Nantucket,
right.
the Nantucket Food and
Dude,
Ride.
after not eating all day, I have to tell you, I'm fucking feeling this.
Attaboy. That's good. Nantucket Food and Wine Festival. I worked it for an entire week,
That sounds awesome.
and it was great. They put us. It was like a Big Brother house where we all pretty much stayed for the week, and I worked, met all these chefs like Cat Car and all this shit. It was fucking awesome. But they had this wine, which I mean, we didn't get to partake obviously in the festivals because we worked,
Sure.
obviously. And I guess this specific wine that like the little shot of it's at least like $300-$400, but the person who's currently making said wine will never taste it because of how long it ferments.
Wait, really?
It's like 150 to 200 year fermentation period for this wine.
Wild.
Oh.
And it's insane. Like you
Oh, I
get
get
this
it.
little tiny
Well, that makes
thing.
sense now because it's like, why the fuck wouldn't you try your wine, you dipshit?
Yeah, and that's so through generations
That's
they have to.
that's planning for the future.
Seriously.
It's like-
Fun fact: Bill Belichick was there too. So I saw him, which is neat.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I had a football signed by him.
that's cool.
No, Robert Kraft, sorry.
That's also cool.
Very cool, man. Very cool.
And then my parents took it.
Alrighty. Good job, man.
Yeah.
That was-
Stuff and things.
yep. Anthony trying to keep us on the rails, and we're just derailing for days.
That's okay.
Railing for days. But
Digressions and obsessions and indigestions.
And digressions.
All right, so we're bringing back an old tradition today. Today's main event. We're going back to some album reviews. Now, today is not like the day that unfortunately we're not going to actually play the music for you, because then this would just be a Spotify only, and it would be 28 hours long because we're talking about albums and whatnot. But I feel it's actually necessary to actually talk about our rating system, because I feel like it's been quite a while since we've actually used the Smash Banana album review rating system. So like anything else on our program, we go 1 to 6. 1 being bad, 6 being good.
Okay.
So think Rotten Tomatoes. Our version is Smash Banana. So if you are a 5 or a 6 on the Smash Banana scale, that is banana bread, baby. That is like a super duper
Banana
hardcore.
red.
Now, if you get a rating of a 1 or I believe a 2, a 1 or a 2, that's a
green banana.
that's a green ass banana. Like that album just wasn't doing it for us.
Should only be used for butt purposes. Not for eating.
Fried green bananas has not been a thing yet.
Hmm.
Probably because of texture issues.
Suppository.
But anyway, that is
Well,
our
Ramos.
that is our rating system once again. So like we
Nick Nocturnal.
we pick an album, we discuss the album. I have an album that just came out, and I have an album from 2023 just because I couldn't help myself.
Okay. Both of mine are from this year.
Well, you did good.
well,
I'm
they
proud
have
of
from
you.
this year, too.
Christopher is also doing things.
Christopher, you got an album for us?
He's got 2 of them.
Oh,
I kept
boy.
him in the lup.
All right, so I guess we can just like round robin this one.
I don't care how round your robin is.
I don't think robin's around at all. I think of it more of like
Most birds are round. I've never seen a
Round?
square bird.
More like oval.
I've seen a couple pins. Like it's pretty, pretty just like.
Airless birds.
Oh, where the fuck was
This is
that?
my pencil
Like,
with
this
wings.
bird. It was like basically like a little like little snake. It had these tiny little legs, and it had like this like fucking beak that was like 6 inches long, and just like it was like a needle.
Marcus, we
Yeah.
don't have to talk about your penis in the podcast.
I said a bird, bro. I prefaced it. My penis is not even that wide.
Hey,
My-
don't shit on
A
his
fucking
3
dagger of
millimeter
trickery.
defeater.
All right.
And dark evolution.
Do we want to
But it's gone.
draw straws to start, or do you want me to just kick this?
I brought my own straws, so
Just kick this bitch off. Oh no, what did I do? Oh no, I'm there. Okay.
Marcus, I believe you should go first,
Okay.
as
Uh,
you are the one with the most amount of mouth.
I felt a little backhanded, but that's cool.
No, I'll front hand. Don't you worry.
Front hand.
All right, so I was actually so I go on vacation, I come back, I'm looking through like our e-zines, like our metal magazines on the internet, and someone told me that the Black Dahlia Murder
Oh.
just came out with a album which is called Servitude.
Which is interesting because I imagine a new singer.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely a new singer because Trevor Sternod is no longer with us.
I'll play it in the back for us.
So the actual comment from, I forget which one I was fucking looking at. I don't know if it was Loudwire or if it was Metal Injection. I think is the other one that we look at quite a bit.
It's Blabbermouth, metal injection.
But it's like they're like, oh, the new Black Dahlia Murder slaps, or they came hard. There's no way you're in the right album.
Who's the new vocalist?
New vocalist, to answer that question. I don't know. Hold on. I wasn't prepared for that question, Chris.
Sorry. I was curious.
Let me see. Band's 8th album, May 9th. The band's frontman died. No official cause of death has been given. Phone number, natural suicide, blah, blah, blah. But to announce a tribute concert for Saint, supported by. About to enter the studio, begin their 10th studio album. I still don't know. I just read this whole fucking thing, and I have no idea who's.
Doesn't say it on Spotify.
But current members, I can tell you that much. Brian Eschbach, Max Lavelle, Alan Cassidy, Brandon Ellis, and Ryan Knight. One of those guys is now singing. What track is this?
This is Aftermath.
Oh, okay. That actually wasn't like one of the. All right. So anyway, now admittedly, so I'm not the hugest Black Dahlia Murder fan, but like I actually think I did like a review on one of their albums maybe 2-3 years ago, and I was actually very excited about it. Like it's like, oh, this actually like.
Eschbach has taken over lead vocals.
Who?
Brian Eschbach.
Eschbach, yep. And Knight, so both. Who was the band's lead guitarist from 2009 to 2016.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Kind of replaced him.
There's a couple of different voices in there. All right, so let me not bury the lead, and I'm gonna try to remember for the life of me because I didn't do a good job taking notes, but I have. I could not. I had the hardest time trying to get into this album. One, I'll talk about the opening track, Evening Ephemeral.
Yeah, I think so.
Worst intro for an album like possible. It's like slow and lame and quiet, and then like it's got like the song in the middle is good, but the intro and the outro is bad. And then you get like Panic Hysteric, like number 2. The intro is great, but the middle of the song blows. Aftermath is actually okay. They got this thing called they got this thing called an intermission, which is just 28 seconds of basically boring. I don't know.
Atreyu did that with The Curse.
I just don't know if
They
they're
had
trying
like an
to.
interlude. They had an intro.
Speaking of Atreyu, dude, their newest
I
shit
didn't
sucks.
understand it if they were just if there's like a story behind this like whole thing, which I will admittedly say like I didn't go like super deep if this is like some kind of like concept album or like something like that. But it hit one of my biggest pet peeves. I almost hate every single solo in this album.
I've never been like a solo band.
Well, it felt so forced. Like every single song is like interrupted by like a terrible solo.
Really?
And not that the solo is bad, but it doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever.
And those are your favorite
Like,
solos.
They basically shift the whole song
Is it in like every song though?
almost.
Almost.
Like because like as an example, Servitude, I was like the actual title track of the album is a really good song, and then about 2 minutes and 30 seconds into it, like the whole song just like dies, and this weird like introduction to the solo comes, and like there's like this whole other like
Interesting.
every single one of the songs got interrupted by me going, huh? Like I just couldn't follow like what the fuck they were trying to do, and on top of that, and I understand like this is like the genre, like it's they call themselves melodic deathcore,
Yeah.
and I understand like the excuse me, the genre is not going to necessarily have like a there's not a song here that grabs me and says, hey, boom.
That's fair.
And I mean, honestly, even I would say the production value is a little bit weak. Like it's just nothing pops. It's
Yeah.
just it's a flat, weird transition. They're probably doing some kind of timing that I've never even heard of, and I'm too dumb to understand. But it's like, it hurt. It did because I wanted to like it because every so often I just need to get my metal on. And I was like, hey, I just came back from like Alaska. I've been listening to crappy music for like 3 weeks. I was like, let me listen to some new Black Dahlia Murder, and like this will like bring me back in. And I was just like, oh, muffin.
Just sad.
So not to just keep kicking like a dead horse. I mean, there's just things that were backwards. Bad intros, good song.
They've had a lot of
Good
member changes,
intros,
too.
bad song. And like I said, almost every single one. Every time that they ripped apart, like ripped into a solo, I was just like, oh, that makes no sense. It was like a whole different
Alan
song.
Cassidy.
Like just didn't follow. So as far as rating goes, for me, the Black Dahlia Murder and Servitude is a 2.
Okay.
Sorry,
They've
guys.
gone through 4 drummers.
4 drummers?
Shannon Lucas being one of them.
That's wild.
What does he do now? I know he did All That Remains way back when. That's it. Interesting.
Well, they
Okay.
got 5 current members, and they've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
9.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Counting dead people. Rest in peace, Trev.
Sour mix. All right. Should I go heavy or not heavy first?
Let's go heavy.
I'm gonna go heavy.
Heavy.
Okay. Now this band's been around for quite a while.
Okay.
So the band in tow here is called Boundaries. Okay.
Okay.
Which I believe Chris is friends with.
Yeah.
Their their drummer.
Drummer, yeah. I'm friends with Tim on Facebook.
Are you like basically famous?
No.
I like basically famous. So this album will probably make a return in our fucking award show at the end of the year.
Oh boy.
Because this is probably one of my favorite albums that I've heard in a very, very long time.
Really?
I love when music does that.
I think, Marcus, I sent you this album too.
I probably ignored you.
They were actually recently touring with Beartooth as well.
Okay.
Ugh,
Beartooth. Beartooth.
fucking Beartooth.
Yeah, Tim actually got pulled on stage with
Octane superstars.
Beartooth.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty
funny.
dope.
Yeah, dude, this album it's super riffy. It's so angry. And it's so raw. It feels raw. At least vocally, it feels raw. You start with Turning Hate into Rage, which just starts angry right off the bat. And then coming up with Darkness Shared as number 2 is actually the drummer, which we just spoke about. He does clean vocals also, which is pretty crazy. Anytime the drummer does any vocals at all is always, amazing in my book.
Yeah.
And real good too. On top of being an incredible drummer. Like I said, the riffs in this, the guitars are fucking incredible. It's fast, it's angry, it's breakdowny. The lead singer does wild. It's weird because he's pretty middle toned most of the thing.
Yeah.
But he does these lows that come out of nowhere, and it's like a shock a little bit because then they just like disappear. Like you don't hear them for a while, and then they come back a little bit. It's not like he overuses them, which is nice. So it just kind of breaks it up. Almost all the songs are very breakdowny, heavy. Like Petals from a Stem is just fucking chaos. It's just a wild array of fast, angry, and it's cool because like his vocals have that like too close to the microphone at certain points, so it
Right,
sounds like it's so gritty and stuff. But it's such a good album. I mean, from start to finish. The 10th one, Blame's Burden, features Marcus Vick. And Bloodsoaked Salvation features Matt Honeycutt. So they got a couple guest stars. Oh, and A Pale Light Lingers is Lochi Ko, I believe is how you would say that. But yeah, dude, this album's great. Came out 29th of March of this year.
Yeah, Turning Hate into
Turn Hate in the Rage.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Easily Erased, I think, is their most popular one. It has like the biggest chorus. It's not a chorusy band by any means. You have 2 beers, sir. Good job.
They're both chuck-a-buck full, and I opened both of them because I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah. His vocals, the clean vocals, are very similar, I feel, to like the Rev. He's got that kind of like raspiness to it. But yeah, this album for me, I would be in the 5 region.
Hell yeah.
Not often can I get
Certified
through
banana bread, baby.
a whole album and they're all good.
Okay.
And if you need angry, just mad music, this is it.
Very nice.
All right. Well, for me, I got
We either got to turn him up or he's going to start swallowing his microphone when he talks.
I can turn him up a little bit.
I got the Amity Afflictions redux of Let the Ocean Take Me.
Okay.
So, when I listened to this album, it sort of like blew me away because,
I wonder if he lives by water. Like, he had Drag the Lake before.
well, this one's all about oceans. This one's all about oceans.
I hope he has a beach house.
But the thing is, if you listen to the original album, this one is a lower tone. They dropped the tuning.
That's what I think you were telling me about
the
that.
whole album, which is kind of when I listened to it, it kind of like blew me away because I was like, what? I wasn't expecting this. You know, I was expecting like a remaster of like the songs, but not to be dropped in tuning. I don't know. It just threw me off.
I wonder if it has to do with his vocals. Because sometimes
That's
if he
what
can't hit...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
90% of bands, they match the vocals to, like, tuning-wise.
Right, yeah.
So, they can match in
I'm guessing, like, the more you do it, the more you, like, can't
a lot of
hit the
bands,
high notes anymore. Which is completely understandable. But it sort of threw me off. Because when I listened to it, I have the actual, like, pitch of the original song in my head. And I'm like, this isn't it. It's not bad.
No. So
the quality...
so the entire album's a redo in theory.
Correct, yeah, the whole thing.
When was the original one out?
I
can look it up if you'd like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this an older one?
But the Ocean Take
no,
2014.
Yeah.
So not super old?
Not super... 10 years.
So for a 10-year anniversary,
10
they
years.
decided to kind of do like a remaster?
Yeah, but a lower tuning.
Did they hate their producer at the time, and they're just like, we don't want you to get royalties anymore?
I don't know, but I honestly... I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the older stuff more. Because, I'm so used to it.
Not for nothing, too. Like, just because you, like, drop it... like, that's, like, one of the biggest, like, musical myths is, like, oh, you can make a song heavier by dropping a tuning. It's like... No.
No,
Not at all.
As soon as I like heard it, it threw me off. I actually messaged Anthony like right away.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, do you listen to the Amity Affliction? Like they just redid one of their. It was a song at first. If I'm not mistaken.
I enjoy it. Amity Affliction.
Did we see them?
I think we did. It was like the most boring like live set like
Death?
ever. But
the song Death's Hands actually slaps live. So it was the hardcore.
It's either that or Devour the Day. I can't remember which one it was.
It was a hardcore festival at the Worcester Palladium last year. I went to it and like I just like left my wife. I'm like I'm going to the pit.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I just went in the pit and fucking threw hands. But yeah, no, it threw me, for a loop because I wasn't used to it.
All right, little remake review. I like it.
I honestly thought you were gonna do the oh my god, Dear Maria.
Oh, All Time Low.
All Time Low.
All Time Low.
You want to throw a banana at this? Is there a banana count that you would put on it? Okay,
so
actually, before you do this, like, think the original album. What would you smash banana that?
The album I would put a solid 4.
Okay, solid 4. That's a solid score.
Solid 4, yeah.
Okay, so now after remastered.
Remastered, I would have to go like 3 or 3.5.
Okay,
so it's
a
not
dip.
Yeah,
It's
it's a little dip only because like it throws me off a little bit because of the tuning. It's a lower tuning. They sing lower, they scream lower. So it just threw me for a loop. So I was like,
yeah, you fucking musicians, when you start listening to stuff, man, you just break everything apart.
yeah.
Here, your beady little eyes staring at me. Like, Don't know how I feel about this, boy.
I think I know one Amity Affliction song, and it's probably a cover. Because I think they were on.
There's the one where they wrote the letter. The one where they dragged the lake.
Oh, wow.
All of the ones about the ocean.
Sick.
Like I said, he has an issue with water.
You probably know Don't Lean on Me. Guaranteed you know that.
Everybody knows Don't Lean on Me.
Yeah. You have to.
Do they, though? Because I know this
Dude,
one.
the album for Death's Hand, or the breakdown for Death's Hands was... I fucking love that one.
They came out. There was a single that they released And this is going to be really horrible radio because I'm not going to remember what it's called, and I'm not going to remember when it came out. But I remember hearing it and being really impressed.
Perfect.
Because that's me being organized and prepared. I can't believe I opened 2 beers. I'm such a fucking like, they're both absolutely full.
Chug them.
Absolutely full. No, I'm not chugging these. They cost me $18 for 4.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to bring the can to fucking Moonhill and demand a deposit.
I opened both these like. Yeah, it's
I
your
want my
fault.
20 cents
It is
back,
your
you
fault.
assholes. Did they even give you 5 cents? Yeah, they do. They went, go to redemption
See, okay,
center.
okay, listen to this. Listen to the pitch of this.
This is the original one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to the Redux one.
Anthony says no.
Sorry, my brain's
Anthony's preoccupied. We understand.
Ocupado. My father's son. Why did you hear? Oh yeah, that's way
See
way,
what I mean?
way lower.
See what I mean?
It almost has even like a timing tempo change.
A little bit.
All right, so yeah, they're just pissed off at their producer. They don't want to get like any kind of like royalties
Kind of
anymore.
what All Time Low did.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Pull the old T Swift.
All the ATL versions.
Yep.
Taylor Swift teaching everybody shit. Guys,
Do it-
just redo your
Just
shit.
do it
with some,
yourself.
redo some shit yourself. You'll be fine. I don't like it.
I actually like All Time Low's new
Eep.
redo.
You don't?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I like it better than the original. That's me though.
I like both of them. I grew up on the
Of
original.
course.
Yeah. Yeah, I listened to the original quite a bit when I was
Yeah.
younger.
Totally.
But see, I'll
But see what I mean by the screams?
It's a little lower.
They're lower.
Yeah. Well, if it's lower, it's got to be matched. I
Yeah.
guess.
So to get back to what you were asking.
I even forgot what I asked. Remind me.
Oh, actually, no. I already answered it.
Okay.
Good talk.
Beautiful.
Good.
Proud of you.
You asked me what I would rate it. I said 3 or 3.5, which was a dip.
Yes, we
That's-
did. We did get. That's what I said. What
Bad
are you talking
number.
about? What else did I ask you?
Nothing.
True.
Marcus, what you got next, pal?
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we make fun of bands every so often about like having like stupid names, and like I think we made fun of Bare Ass for like a half an hour, and then they actually had like a really good story, and it's like, oh, I can't possibly take them seriously. But then there's like this thing out there called Samurai Pizza Cats.
I've never heard of them.
Pizza Homicide. They actually have Electric Cowboy in this, which is
Really?
yeah.
Well, so the actual just for fun.
When did the
The,
band come out?
So
Been around
they
for a
formed in
while.
2001. So the
Oh,
album
they've been around for a while.
The
All
album,
right,
the
fair
album that
enough.
I'm discussing actually came out in 2023, and it's called Your Hellcome. Not welcome, but Hellcome. The guitarist is actually a member of Electric Callboy.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, Daniel Hanep.
That's pretty cool.
And then you got Stefan Buckwald, who was from Falls of Gaia. And then another Stefan. They found 2 Stefans. Like they managed.
Who's the one from Electric Cowboy? Just curious.
Daniel Hanep,
Guitarist.
guitarist.
This is Pizza Homicide.
Yeah, so this one actually like has like Electric Callboy, but let's just go right up to the top there. Like play with
Wolf in Me.
the Wolf in Me. So maybe I'm just evolving as like a music listener kind of thing, and I'm starting to like high energy, and I like the
That's how I man.
like the input of bass, and
Electric
I
Cowboy,
like
baby, all day.
and I
Yeah.
like
All
the,
day.
Yeah.
and I like the input of like super high production and clean, but then like this thing happens where with like Samurai Pizza Cats where like hey, don't go to Outcast.
You told me to pick this song.
No,
It's
this
your
is fine
fault.
actually. No, we're fine. We're in. We're good. No, this is fine. I'm sorry. Trying to talk chew gum at the same time. But here's the thing, like the structure of these songs is like so fucking entertaining. Like they're well put together. Like the screams are awesome. Their cleans are great. They do cameos for fucking days. Like I was actually just trying to look up like who all these cameos are. They got Nico Sala, who's from
That's from Electric
Electric
Cowboy.
Callboy, yeah.
Nico.
Oh no shit, that is him.
That is him.
Okay, I couldn't
And
read.
from
I,
the
I
Wolves
couldn't
of
read this. It wasn't in English. They have
Are
two.
they German too? I'm sorry, they must be, right? Samurai Pizza Cats.
I believe so. They identify as New Yorkers, but they come from somewhere else. They have two female, Nina Chartier and Maria Lessing, and both of those songs are absolutely fantastic. Like with the female vocal, like
Sure.
But even like the songs that they don't have cameos, like their cleans are great. They're well placed. There's a lot of energy. Like, and I can literally. This is one of those albums. Like very rarely. Oh, that's actually a good one too. Your Hellcome with Elma. I can't say that last name.
Elizabeth?
But this is like a start to finish because like these songs are just fun. And I was actually trying to like kind of like really pay attention to say it's like okay, are these like joke vocals? Because like they have a song like called Pizza Homicide
Yep.
with Electric Callboy as like a direct like contributor for it. And yeah, they actually say the words Pizza Homicide, but it's like real lyrics. Like so they got the goofiest fucking name in the history of the planet, but like this is absolutely amazing. Like I was blown away by this band. Like they came because I was listening to Electric Callboy and I did that thing. I was like, oh, just throw me on random, man. Let's go on a journey. And all of a sudden, Electric Callboy started coming up on my. I was in the truck at the time, which has like a beautiful low end stereo.
Okay.
I love it so much. So I put a song like "Kill It" on, and like after like the intro, like this is like that, and I'm like, I get all like fucking tingly inside.
Goosey bumpies.
I just did it. It just happened. Nope, they went away.
And let's go.
And they're gone. Moving on. This is one of the most fun albums that I've actually heard in like a long time. Like even Electric Callboy, like I can't necessarily go start to finish yet with Electric Callboy. We'll
You'll
see
get
what they.
there. Don't
And
worry.
this is them in the background right now?
This is Pizza Cats.
The screams and the guitar both sound sick.
You're
This is your
all right,
Hellcome.
you're playing your Hellcome, so this is also a cameo for I Am King.
I don't know who that is,
That guy.
but he's angry.
Ooh. Ooh.
That guy with the mouth.
I like it.
Very fun album. Your Hellcome, Samurai Pizza Cats. I'm actually going to give this one a Fisky, a 5.
A 5.
It puts me in a much better mood than the Black Dahlia murder.
I love it. This is not them.
I understand, but what is this?
Oh, this is One Morning Left. It's a cover of Beat It.
Interesting.
Is it all one word?
What? Samurai Pizza Cats?
No.
All different words.
I thought it was Pizza Hellcats.
Pizza Hellcats? I like that better, honestly. You know, it actually works well, Marcus, because my next album has a slight connection to Electric Callboy. So, it's actually good. A couple months back, I got to see Electric Callboy, which was
Yeah, I know.
One
I'm
of the-
jealous.
one of the best concerts I've been to in a very long time. So, now, the opening band was a band called If Not For Me. And it's funny because when I saw them there, I didn't... Like, they were good. Like, they were
Right.
really entertaining, like, super good energy. Their bass was hella good energy. But, like, nothing, like, came... Like, I didn't pick anything up from them. But they started kind of rolling into my random Spotify plays. And I'm like, wait a minute. I saw these guys.
Right.
And, like, as I'm listening to it, this album is fantastic. This came out this year. The album is, I think it's a Oh, no, Everything You Wanted is the album.
Ooh, that chorus is catchy.
Huge choruses, dude.
Oh,
all
yeah.
day.
Oh, yeah.
They're so good. They're catchy. They're bouncy. They
What's the
got
name of them again?
If Not For Me.
What's this song called?
This song is called Blameless. They got blez. They got breakdowns. They got screaming. They got clean vocals. Vocalist is really good. This album from start to finish is fantastic.
I'll have to take a listen to it.
They're
Yeah,
really
'cause-
good. It was just funny that like I saw them and nothing clicked,
That's fair. Yeah.
but they're really good. Feel
I like
Me
the
Now.
chorus.
This is Blameless that we're playing in the back. You can't hear it, but This one's good. No Thanks to You is good. Demons is good. I Don't Want to Be Here is good. The Wait, Everything You Wanted, Tragedy. They're all really good. I mean, you look at the plays. This album came out 29th of March.
You said they opened up for Electric
They
Cowboy?
opened for Electric Cowboy.
Really? So they obviously
But
know
they
that
kind
they
of
make
fit because they have that like
electro.
yes,
Yeah.
they do a lot
yeah.
of the there's a word for that
synth.
synth in the back.
Yep.
But they're really good. They're high energy, super catchy, and kind of to Marcus's thing. Like I'm at that point in my life where I'm going for that catchy, high energy.
Right, yeah.
Like I don't need like the overcomplicated shit. Like, but yeah.
There's just something to be said about like a well-placed bass drop, a nice kick drum.
Yep.
Something that actually makes my speaker go doot 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 doot, and still fun. I was just looking quick because like it's like, you know what? I know if not for me from like some local scene. You know why I know them? Because we keep talking to the Pennsylvania people, and these guys are Pennsylvania people.
Okay.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm almost curious to ask my buddy Patrick of Seethe if he's involved with these people
That would be interesting.
or has been involved with these people like years ago. Anyway, very tight, very soft, very sexy.
Yeah, I like him.
Tight, soft, and sexy.
They're great. Oh, I'd give it a 5 as well.
That'll do banana bread for fucking days today, except for you, Black Dahlia. Fucking pansies. Not pansies. It's just like new album Blue. I'm sorry, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's fair.
I can listen to deathcore. Actually, like as far as like death metal goes, like deathcore would normally be like my go-to. It'd be like, yeah, well, give me some fucking deathcore. I'll be like, ah! Gotta do better though.
I'm a sucker for deathcore. Love deathcore.
Love deathcore.
But
Lorna Shore is coming back around.
yeah,
I could be into some Lorna.
when I listened to that Black Dahlia, I didn't really care for it.
No, it sucks.
Yeah.
All right, kicking a dead horse. All right, buddy. You got the headline and spot here, so you gotta like do super duper.
All right. My last one is Popular Monster by Falling in Reverse.
Oh, oldie.
No, new actually.
New.
This album came out this year.
Yep, this year.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, they put out singles for like 4 years.
Singles
I
for
say
years.
that's not confusing at all.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this album came out in
Yeah. So
August 16th.
they open up with Prequel, and it's just basically rapping until like the last like quarter of the song, where Ronnie just starts singing. And
By the way, this is the
from-
worst album cover ever. Like every time I play,
It's
like
his mugshot.
that's his mugshot from when he got
That's
arrested.
when he got arrested.
right, it's still the worst album cover ever because every time
Yeah.
I play.
I mean,
like, a
that's
song-
fair, but it fits the album.
Okay, so everything that he's released for like the last 4 years has just now been compiled into an album.
Plus,
Pretty
like-
much
plus,
besides
like,
4 songs.
yeah, 4 songs.
Yeah, 4 songs.
Dude,
But from start
that
to
means every single one of those breakdowns is in the same album.
Yes, yes, they
yeah,
are.
essentially, yeah.
Were you with us when we were talking about that?
No.
I don't think he
It's-
was.
I don't
but-
think
I
But
was.
So-
I brought it up to Chris.
Zombified,
You have, yeah.
Zombified, Watch the World Burns, Voices in My Head,
Popular
and
Monster
Popular Monster
have all the
all
same-
have the exact same breakdown.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. So, I can actually attest to this, that I've listened to this album literally, like, the most this year. And it just recently came out, like, a month and a half ago.
I actually like a lot of these songs.
Yeah.
I enjoy
So-
Zombified. I like Watch the World Burns.
I'm not-
I like Ronald with Tech Nine.
Oh, yeah.
I actually,
So-
honestly, I actually really like All My Life.
Yeah, I do too.
actually
And
really good.
and I don't even listen to country music.
It's not even really country, but
And
I like.
No Fear, believe it or not. So I watched Ronnie's Twitch stream, and he told the Twitch that he called out in that song. He called out "I Prevail,"
Yes, I think I knew that.
which is kind of wild. Oh,
Yeah, there's also
His
weird cover.
okay, so he actually showed
He showed it to
he showed Jacoby this, and Jacoby actually liked it,
Last
and
Resort.
like it you
It's just
Jacoby
like a,
likes
it's just like a,
everything.
no,
it's like a
but
pretty
no, but
version of the song.
what's crazy is that like even though Ronnie is at like he's went platinum a couple times, okay, it shows that people still get nervous no matter what, because he showed Jacoby this, and he was nervous as fuck.
Yes, he
like
was.
you could see in
He-
his reaction that he was nervous.
Yeah.
Showing Jacoby this
That's
because
overall
obviously
they
he
don't
looks
hold
up.
Papa Roach's jockstrap. But
Yeah, because he obviously looks up to Jacoby. You know.
well, thank God, because for Jacoby's sake, because
Yeah.
we all know what he does when he doesn't like it.
Yeah, right.
I honestly,
He's a li-
I do like this cover a lot.
He might be a little bit of a penis wrinkle.
Yeah. So I can't
Ronnie
tell you.
might have an issue.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I have listened to this album.
Can I point
At
out
work.
that
Multiple times
he
a day.
always takes one word and makes it really strange? I don't know if you know in Trigger Warning when he says oblivion.
Oh yeah. I completely
It's the
understand.
wildest. I don't like why.
Oblivion.
Oblivion. Like, seriously?
Yeah.
He does it all the time with, like, weird words.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bro, stop making fun of our
But yeah,
band. We
I
have
mean,
the
it-
song
I
But
mean,
called
yeah,
in
Fine.
no fear. He calls out "I Prevail,"
Yeah.
though, because "I Prevail" basically copied because they went to rap and then back to rock.
well, they started as cover.
Yeah, they did. But
That Taylor
but,
Swift cover
but,
fucking launched
but
them
they,
to the moon.
But they also went to his producer as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I mean, who
Yep.
doesn't Ronnie have a problem with? I mean, he was doing
he had a problem with Chris Motionless
yeah,
too.
because of the
might-
werewolf
Yeah.
thing.
He
Yep.
might be a little bit of a penis wrinkle.
Oh, dude, it's fucking hilarious. Like
He's like a
so-
more popular version
I mean,
of
don't
what's
get
his
me don't
face
get me
from,
wrong. Ronnie is phenomenal at what he does.
Oh, he's very
He's a
talented.
very good, very talented. I will never take that from him.
So he actually plays the piano in these songs too.
Does he?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like a cooler version of the dude from Trapped.
Pretty much.
and what's
Chris Brown.
so what's crazy is that like
Thank you.
I don't know if you checked out the recent like tour, but like what Ronnie does is he takes like the people who talk shit about him on like TikTok
So
and
all of
puts
them?
it on the fucking live like
Really?
on the screens. Yeah.
Doesn't surprise
And
me
he's
at all.
like, you think this is embarrassing? Look at that shit. Like what the fuck?
Because
Oh,
that's
yeah, dude.
wicked mature.
Dude, it's no,
He's not a mature person.
no, he does it just to be funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like he
I mean, their live shows are real
he
good.
replied to somebody
I wonder if I
in the
would enjoy
shower
that.
with a fucking shower cap on.
Sounds about right.
And he's like, dude, you guys think I'm serious? Like, crazy.
Also, I mean, all their
Ronald comes off hard.
music videos are really good.
Yeah.
They're
Oh
just,
yeah.
they're just fucking wild.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like
it's well
it's like
produced.
fucking Michael Bay.
It's well produced. It's a good sound. They're good songs. They're like Following Reverse. Is
High quality. Yeah.
good stuff. And I know there's a lot of hate for Following in
Oh.
Reverse, and there's a lot of hate because of Ronnie Bradkey. But it's like, no, I mean, I don't know. This is the stuff I like now. Like,
So-
I like.
I was actually looking online earlier, and the band that he was in, like, so before he made Falling in Reverse,
Escape the Fate.
he wasn't Escape the Fate, but he was going to name Falling in Reverse something else.
Oh,
Falling Forward.
No. It was like
Standing
behind.
in
It was like behind the wall or something like that.
okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the same ring.
No, definitely not.
You know what's funny because
It was
when-
from behind these walls.
Okay.
It was going to be the band name, but they ended up getting like a copyright
Of
thing.
course.
Yeah, they were getting sued from behind these walls.
From a band called
Right.
that.
So they ended up changing to Falling in Reverse, which is kind of
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've listened to Falling in Reverse since their first album came out.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was a big Escape the Fate fan
I was too, yeah.
prior to that, and when that came out, that album was really good. Their first one.
So to form a band when you're in jail, like he didn't have like he reached out to people.
I don't even know how much of the band now is started.
I don't know.
It's been a bunch of
Jackie,
random
so
people.
Jackie Vincent used to be my favorite guitarist, and he
Dude, those guitar solos were gross.
dude, they're disgusting.
Gross.
And you know what's crazy is that like Jackie Vincent actually didn't practice with an amp. He practiced with an acoustic.
Okay.
So he practiced with his electric guitar but played it acoustically.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the fact that he was able to get like that precision and like technique,
And that's hard to get out of an
technique down.
acoustic.
Correct, yeah,
Right.
which is kind of crazy. So I've been a big Falling Reverse fan. I understand that Ronnie has his problems with like people online or whatever, but I don't really care about that as long as like he's still producing and dropping like amazing songs.
He
You
likes
know?
to say "go" a lot, by the way.
He does like to say go a lot.
He says "go" before every breakdown.
He does, yeah. Yeah, especially in
oh yeah,
Ronald.
okay. Ronald also has the same.
Yeah, yeah. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's Ronnie, though. That means it's the band just creating the same
Sure.
breakdown over and over again. But
Oh,
overall,
yeah, Luke Collins, their drummer, which
dude,
is
he's disgusting.
he's gross.
He's disgusting.
Which I didn't realize that until I saw the music video.
Yeah.
I was like, is that fucking Luke Collins?
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
dude.
follow him on TikTok, and like the stuff that he does is just wild.
Yeah, he's a very good drummer.
Mm-hmm.
Luke
So-
Collins. I mean, Luke Collins always done solo shit most of his life, anyways.
Yeah,
so-
absolutely. And Ronnie actually acknowledges it. Like he'll be like, "This is my amazing drummer," you know,
Mhm.
Luke Holland. You know,
Okay.
which is good to like give the credibility to your artists. You know.
It's very weird too. Soraya, is that his wife?
I don't know. All I know is that she's a wrestler. His wife's a wrestler.
Because she's in the song. And I'm pretty sure that's his wife. Honestly. Because she's only on this one album. Only on this one song. I don't know how true that is. I don't know the facts of that. But I mean, ballsy to put out an album after you release Popular Monster.
Yeah,
4 years
Soraya.
ago.
Yeah,
That's his
Soraya.
wife, right?
Soraya Beavis.
Butthead.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
if it
he's
matters?
married or he's in a relationship.
Honestly, everything just kind of gets re-released again. Because I mean,
I mean-
let's be honest. Nobody's buying.
I mean,
physical
they
CDs
had
anymore.
the one album that they came out with.
You know, I actually hated this song. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I hated it at first.
Nick Nocturno brought up a good thing. So it came. Ronald came out, and then this song came out,
Yep.
and he's like, Ronald's great. But
Correct.
Ronald's is just a fucking mash of shit. There's no like following. This is an actual song.
Yeah.
It has verses. It has a chorus.
I say
like-
my favorite part of Ronald is actually the Tech Nine part.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Oh, also, what's crazy is that Tech Nine actually wanted to come in singing.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tech Nine's a weird guy,
Yeah,
too.
and Ronnie's like, no. I want you to come in like spitting bars. And
I almost want to see Tech Nine.
And Tech Nine, oh, he's good live. I saw him with Hollywood
yeah.
Undead. But what's crazy is that Tech Nine was like, I almost like,
You guys gotta start
hate-
inviting me to like more shows. Like, why is everybody going to like cool shit?
yeah. So Tech Nine was like, I actually like kind of pissed off at Ronnie for telling me to come in, you know, change it up or whatever. But he's like, he was right. He was absolutely right with like coming in like spitting bars versus singing, you know, because it worked out well.
Well, for the portion that he had, like, I don't know how they would have transitioned it otherwise, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly,
and even Alex Terrible's in that song
Yes, yes.
at the end, yeah. Which
I almost reviewed them, but I need more education. 'Cause
Slaughter to Prevail.
I'm
Go.
trying. I'm trying to give Slaughter to Prevail a chance.
They're hit or miss for me.
They're hit or miss, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been missing.
I don't know.
I mean, it's death metal. It's there's not
the
a lot
only
of
cool thing about Slaughter to Prevail is
Viking's
that
good. I like Vikings.
Alex Terrible, like when he's on stage,
Bravada's good. Too.
Um,
Bradva.
he has stage presence. He'll literally just like tell everybody to shut the fuck up, and then he'll scream without the mic.
Yeah,
and
no.
you can hear his projection.
He's a very
and then not only that, but he'll
yes.
fucking bash his forehead with his microphone.
he's crazy. He's a big crazy.
Yeah, he's a
wrestler.
Dude,
cartoon
he's
character, I get it.
wild. Yeah,
and he wrestles a bear.
yeah.
I know I ran away from
Once.
one. Did we throw bananas at the Popular Monster?
I'm not gonna lie. I listened to this album at least like 6 times a day. I'll give it a solid 5.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I've listened to every one of these songs at least once in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
now it's compiled into one. Cool.
It's a solid 5 for me.
Nah, it's
I
great.
mean, it's impressive to be able to put out.
Even
I mean,
so,
Popular Monster came out 2020.
yeah.
4
So
years
what's
ago?
crazy? What year did that song with Corey Taylor come out?
Song with
solid. Corey Taylor.
Losing My Life or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, he came out with a song
Is
with
that
Corey
the album
Taylor.
beforehand?
How did we get to?
It was a single.
It was a single.
So what's crazy is that they didn't throw that on the album.
I'm looking at things.
Which is actually kind of crazy because if you think about it, they dropped that song. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, didn't he have like issues with him too? Wasn't there like
Maybe. Oh, so they dropped that in 2018. Losing My Life, Losing My Mind.
2018? Oh.
Yeah. Corey Taylor's like closer to the end. I don't think it's this one.
I don't think so either.
It was one of them. Either
Corey Taylor
Losing My
doesn't-
Life or Losing My
Is
Mind,
it
or
losing my mind?
it very well could be.
Because I remember there was a thing where like he asked Corey to be in it, but like for some reason, and then there was like a battle between.
It was drugs.
It is drugs, isn't it?
It was drugs, yeah. Which came out in 2019.
Because all these songs just sound exactly the same.
It's closer to the end.
Oh no, Autumn's Funeral came off of Spotify.
Oh no. There he is. Yep.
Well, he has a verse. Yeah. So I'm kind of blown away that they didn't throw these songs on that album. But also it probably
That might be. Honestly, it's probably just a different era of Falling Universe because it's so long.
I mean,
ago.
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, but it was only a year's difference because didn't they start dropping stuff for Popular Monster in 2020?
2019 was Popular Monster.
Okay,
And
so
Drug in Me Is You.
okay, so
2019. It was
so
5 years
drugs
ago?
so drugs came out in 2019.
I was trying to go through my
20
eras
did-
of my Spotify liked playlist because this is how I know like
Well,
what
I
I was
think-
listening to
so-
that year.
It's interesting because Drugs on here is technically 3 songs.
Right, yeah.
It's Losing My Mind, Losing My Life, and Drugs.
Correct.
And then prior to that was Coming Home,
Yep.
which I didn't listen to that album at all.
So that album was like a hit or miss for me. But they also
honestly, I stopped after Just Like You. Not even. I think I know 2 songs.
I
by
hated the cymbals and stuff on the Just Like You album.
Fashionably Late though.
The songs are good, but
like
but the drums for some reason just sound
And
terrible to me.
Fashionably Late.
Yeah, just listen to some of the drums. You can hear
Don't listen to all of them. Just listen to some.
No, only bits and pieces, sir.
like the cymbals, and they just sound.
Are we talking about Fashionably Late? Are we talking about Just Like You?
Oh my god, I don't know now.
I'm curious. I want to learn with you, sir.
It's
Best talk show
just
ever.
like you.
Okay.
Just like you.
I'm going Fashionably Late. It's probably one of that album's really good. With a Drifter.
Oh my god, that dropped in 2013.
2013, correct.
So I remember that specifically.
And you know what's funny? Because Alone came out, and I was like, what is
Yeah,
this?
exactly.
What am I listening
Exactly.
to?
So I took a trip down to Cape Cod, and this album dropped, and I listened to it all the way down and all the way back, and it wasn't my favorite album. because
It was weird.
it was very
But I
very
listened-
different. So
I-
they dipped
I
into
own-
country, they
I-
dipped into EDM, they
I
dipped
own
into.
this album, and honestly, I've learned to like every song on this album.
Did you get it signed
This
by
is my
Craig
favorite
Mabbitt?
one. No, I got that. I got.
This song's good.
We're getting disowned by like so many metal fans right now because like we're talking like 20 minutes on like Falling in Reverse.
That's
Oh
okay.
yeah,
That's
probably.
And
okay.
I
We're
just
just
smashed like Black Dahlia Murders.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
probably.
"Dying Is Your Latest Fashion" signed by Craig Mabbitt. Thank you very much.
Dude, that's wild.
I think I've told the story like 4
You
times.
did, yeah. Craig was probably looking at you like, what
He
the
gave me a
fuck?
dirty look.
He's
and I was
like, I'm not even on this
sorry,
album, bro.
I have Your War Is Ours. I don't have this one. I'm sorry.
So, I recently just went back and started listening to the Aftermath by Escape the Fate.
Oh, okay.
That's like
You seem concerned, Marcus.
More curious than concerned. But anyway, continue.
that was like early Escape the Fate was the Aftermath, and I have to say like it's fucking good. His screams definitely progressed.
Oh, totally.
Hey, friends.
Go.
I think we did.
I think
I'm just interjecting a little because like
no,
our-
we've
like,
derailed this big
like
time.
while we're listening to like these songs, like nobody knows what the hell we're listening
Fine.
to. So
I'll
Yeah,
let-
I know,
I'll
right?
let it around it. Don't worry.
no, you're fine. Come on, Anthony. We both know how that works.
But yeah, solid
All-
5.
how many episodes is there a comment where I was like, yeah, I'll edit that out. And that's in the episode. Yeah, I'll edit that out.
Yep.
Ducks.
Ducks. All right,
I
boys,
can't-
well, that was fun.
I can't do the Daffy. So, yeah, thanks for listening. This is Heavy Metal of a Six Pack Podcast, your destination for beer and music reviews.
And ding dongs.
Good to be back. Good to have you back. Good to have you listening. Submit some shit to us, hmoa6pack@gmail.com if you want to yell at us or send us some suggestions.
at
or
'em.
you know what? Like if you're like in a band, you want to send us some tunes. Like we still do like the live reaction review thing. Like we gotta clean up that process a little bit, but like and do better. But we can still play stuff. Maybe a couple of hear me nows. Like just actually play like some stuff without critiquing it. Like we can do shit. Like we have that platform for you, and thank you for listening. We love you all.
Yeah.
Drink beer, live life,
like
be
it.
merry, listen to heavy music.
I think that we should all get along.
I agree.
And also not get along. Go fuck yourself. Thanks.
Fuck you.
Fight friendly.
Fight friendly?
Yeah, fight friendly.
Or do
Is
we
that,
fight
is that
in
like
friendlies?
flicking each other?
It's like a pillow fight with hammers.
No, it's like there's a guy that I work with, and like the guy that I work for technically, and like we like would swear at each other for like 20
Thwomp.
minutes and be like, no, fuck you, no, fuck you.
Have you
How
se-
about fuck you? All right, cool. See you tomorrow.
There's that video. It's like a construction site, and the guy's really mad, and he has a hammer, and he goes to throw it, and he's like, Dale, left-handed anger, left-handed
I
anger.
saw
and
that.
He's like, it's like all wonky because he's not left-handed. Pretty funny.
That's
Left
pretty
hand in anger.
All right, boys.
Thanks for
We'll
joining
wrap
us,
it up
guys.
there.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao.
Listening in to another exciting episode of Heavy Metal Over a Six Pack Podcast. Marcus, Dave, and Anthony signing off. Check out the podcast at hmoa6pack.podomatic.net. Email hmoa6pack@gmail.com. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.